Good morning, students. Very glad to meet you all. We are under one roof and one title, that is Tips for a Better Teacher. And in the last sessions, we have discussed the skill of teaching, in which the very important skill of explaining, in which I have discussed three components of skill of explaining. Number one is cognitive link. Number two is illustration with example. Number three is compare and contrast. In this session, I would like to discuss meaningful repetition. What do you mean by meaningful repetition? The teacher has to give a meaningful repetition in the class. So what do you mean by repetition? Repeated practice makes men perfect. Repeated recitation of a poem makes students understand the beauty of the poem. So in that way, if you repeatedly say the thing in the class again and again, it will be having a reverberating impression in the mind of students. So in that way, I would like to discuss one topic here for you to understand. So I've been asked to take a class in history that I have to take Advent of Islam to my students. So Advent of Islam, the Muslims came to India and they conquered Indian rulers. And the first dynasty was a slave dynasty, and second dynasty is Khalji dynasty, and third, in which we have got famous Alauddin Khalji, who did market reforms, and next Tughlaq dynasty, in which we have a great Tughlaq ruler, and that is Muhammad bin Tughlaq, who transferred his capital from Delhi to Daulatabad. And next we have Sayyid and Lodi dynasties. So these are all the 5 dynasties which ruled India before Mughals. This is Advent of Islam. Suppose I have discussed, but students will be in a confused state. Again and again when I repeat, the Advent of Islam starts with the slave dynasty, then Khalji dynasty, then Tughlaq dynasty, then Sayyid and Lodi dynasty. The Indian rulers and were conquered by Muslims. The first dynasty of Muslim rule in India is slave dynasty. Next is Khalji dynasty, then Tughlaq dynasty, then Sayyid and Lodi dynasty. The chronological order of Muslim rulers in India is slave dynasty, Khalji dynasty, Tughlaq dynasty, Sayyid dynasty, and Lodi dynasty. Again, I would like to repeat, the first Muslim dynasty established in India is slave dynasty, Khalji dynasty next came, then after them Tughlaq dynasty, then Sayyid dynasty, finally Lodi dynasty. They were conquered by Babur and he established Mughal rule in India. This is the Muslim rulers. They established 5 dynasties. First dynasty is slave dynasty, second is Khalji dynasty, third is Tughlaq dynasty, fourth and fifth are Sayyid and Lodi dynasties respectively. If I repeat these again and again, the chronological order of these dynasties will be in the mind of students always. They can keep in their mind. So this is meaningful repetition. It will help the students understand and keep the concept in their mind for a very long time. So I hope you will also use this component in your class for any one of the concepts from your subject. Thank you so much.